UK drill was a terrible genre, let's be honest. Nobody really took that shit in. Except for the top 10 songs or whatever, Kennington Where It Started, Mizzo Mac. Most of the drill guys just ended up in prison or dead. The music genre literally led us to hell. Looking back at UK drill, all I can think about is just headache. It was just headache. Left, right, centre, jarring, give me a paracetamol. I feel like anyone that was making UK drill music back then, they're all just working in Starbucks right now. Yeah, make me a cappuccino. Yeah, bag up my groceries. Cause your music was dead and you didn't make it. UK drill's like a fat bitch. She's jarring, you hate her, but you still claw every now and then. It's fair to say UK drill has completely died off now. The only music artists I see on drill these days is Buta B and Twin S. Everyone else has pretty much abandoned the genre and moved on to other things. They all just went on to UK rap, even being social media influencers. UK drill was just not marketable. It would not hit the radio. There wouldn't be any performances allowed because the shows would just have stabbings. It was pretty much just a genre created to diss ops. Think about NPK. That gang had music doing very well. Most of them got blackballed from the industry. They were a gang of complete crash outs. They didn't care about music or success. They just wanted their ops dead. Let's be honest. So most of the musicians ended up getting locked. Look at Quengface, for example. He successfully changed his image. He's now on social media as an influencer.
Bro, why is everyone on me? Because I'm doing TikTok content, bro. What the hell?
He was previously part of Zone 2, making drill music in a similar style to NPK. The popular song No Censor that we all know of, which was probably the most vile, disrespectful song dropped in UK drill history. He's now turned into a marketable, chill guy, which is very good. He's got a friendship with Ed Sheeran now, guys. Quengface, he's leveling up, but he's probably giving up. To live in a big house like that, he probably swings that way, and he's giving it A&R slops and they're all having some Diddy party in there. I don't know, but listen, adult males, they can do whatever they want to do at the end of the day. If my man wants to do that, we like seeing a black man win, right guys? I find UK drill as a genre was just stupid. No one wants to hear the same shit. No one wants to be a roadman anymore. It's rubbed. Guys are wearing flared tracksuit pants now, flared jeans. We're in a different age. Roadman don't even want to be roadman. I feel you don't even actually get Nyash for being road anymore. Like, cool, you can get some of the dead Jezzies that are being passed around. It isn't attractive no more. Nah, man, just get an internship at Deloitte or something. I think black fatigue is starting to seek in. Black people are starting to get sick of ghetto culture. It's getting really cringe. There's even that accent that people have now. I call it the Central C accent. Why does everyone talk like that?
Why, it's 40 grand a kilo.
40? Brother, allow them prices there, fam. You think you're tough on all of them things there, brother? Can't come to them prices with bad man rude.
I just want to punch anyone in the mouth. I wish I could shoot someone with that accent. Just put them in a coffin. I find that drill is a dystopian genre. Modern gang politics, crash out culture. There's a pandemic of retarded slop going around. It's about being a YN. And I believe King Von was at the forefront of creating this YN crash out culture because he was the figure of someone who kind of got away with being a serial killer. King Von had an impact on everything. Having 7 bodies is insane. No one in London is at King Von status yet. There's guys in drill music that have allegedly caught multiple bodies. There's guys who've been active. I think Farmer 12 did like 9 people in 2 weeks or something crazy. He had a body as well, and he scored around 16 points in his whole drill career. Farmer 12 was an example of a crash out who just went mad. These guys are treating London like the purge. Suspect from Active Gang, he's frequently touted as the UK's King Von. This guy had 10 plus points, he had a body as well. When I talk about points, I'm talking about basically stabbing, shootings. You just put it into a point system. So if I stab someone, that's a point. If I shoot someone, that's a point. Digger D, another rapper, he's given the title as well of King Von, UK's King Von, but he hasn't caught any bodies. I guess just because he's a crash out and he's a rapper who's addicted to prison, kind of reminiscent of how King Von used to be. A lot of the drill rappers in the UK spend the majority of their careers in jail.
Cause I was in jail. Let me tell you why I got rid of her. She's a bitch and I knew that she wouldn't send me mail.
It's a paradox because you've got to be active in the streets in order to be a successful drill rapper. So your music has to come with some tangible truth, but also you've got to be free to actually capitalize off the work you do. You kind of have to self-snitch in a way. If you don't, your music doesn't really come with no you know, like some sauce. Nowadays, you don't really have to have a history in the streets to do well. You can do the underground UK rap music, which is what Nems does, for example. He's got no real history in the streets, but he's made it big just from rapping about casual things. UK drill as a music genre, it comes with a lifestyle. The biggest rappers have a story to tell. Look at Suspect, for example. He was a runaway kid from a care home. He's got the villain origin story. And then he went and committed murder as a form of get back for his friend getting unalived. To be a successful drill rapper, you need 3 things, guys: musical skill, road reputation, and a good voice. Them 3 things are a must. The top rappers have all 3. You can make up for one by having more of the other, like Abracadabra, for example. He has the drill music voice and he has the skill. He's like the UK's Pop Smoke, but he doesn't have the reputation. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, like he hasn't mashed no works, he hasn't really got anyone on his blade, he's just chatting shit. But he hangs around people who do. A similar thing with Bando K as well. Bando K hasn't really done anything. He's in jail right now for a firearm, but he hasn't actually mashed no works. I always preferred road rap more. I found road rap was a UK urban genre. K-Money, Mans Malone, they're the people who are carrying the UK rap scene right now. It doesn't even come close. I think UK road rap has stories behind it. You learn about man's life. There's depth to it. UK drill just sounded like an anxiety attack. It sounded like man's retarded ADHD creation made by some ATIQ don. It's for lower quality human beings. I feel like if you're a man, if you're a young man aspiring, you get me, you need to listen to money making music. And I'm not gonna lie, hustle rap does that better than any other genre. I can't find anything that promotes the grind better. All the other genres basically just promote butterflies and daffodils and gyal. I don't know about you, but I can't sit around listening to music about lying in bed with gyal, eating nyash, pum pum. I want to hear about making bread, because at the end of the day, if you lie in bed with gyal all day, they're just gonna leave you and think you're a dickhead. Dancehall's a good genre, but again, I can't be thinking about wines. I can't be thinking about someone's daughter grinding on me, lip-sync, motives, parties. I feel like I just need music about going quay to some industrial bits, grafting. I need some normalcy in my music. That's another thing, that's another point I want to make. I feel like the normal common people, the normal modern day life of just sitting in the kitchen on TikTok and talking about normal shit, that gets more views, that gets more people than some big reality show about lavish lifestyles of celebrities. No one really wants to hear about all that anymore. No one wants to see that big budget shit anymore. And tying back to UK artists, I feel like that's why the UK rappers, they're all going on TikTok now and being influencers. Look at Mazda L20. He's taken over TikTok. He's a shit rapper. He's not good at rapping. He's got one good tune, Murder Side. Everything else is dead. But look at how he's taken over the game. Social media changed everything. Even H talked about how
artists and that we've become too accessible because you feel like you have to. You might get advised off the label. We need to do some personality TikToks. Yeah, but I'm a rapper. I'm not a fucking social media influencer.
You're kind of forced to be a social media influencer now, and he doesn't really want to do that. He wants to just be a rapper. Listen, if I want to hear music about ride outs, putting packs up your bum, I start to feel like a waste man, especially when you're just on a casual drive to the workplace. No one really wants to hear that shit anymore, let's be honest. But anyways, this has been a good video. Juice or the Catty, hope you guys enjoy. Like and subscribe. I'm out. Bang.